YouTube Nation, Maven TV, aka Me TV, aka the Black Material, aka is the weekend, baby. And you know how we do on the weekend. Woo, y'all know how we do. With that being said, all right, I want to thank you guys for watching the show. I want to thank you guys also, all right, for sending me all that information. And let me say now, the information you sent me, there's so much to get on this show today, all right? So some of the information that you sent me will not make this show today because there's just too much information. We have to wait till next week, all right? With that being said, like I said, I want to thank all you guys for watching and participating. And let's get into the show right now because we're going to start off in the Microsoft front. That's right, Microsoft. All right, check this out, y'all. This is what I got on Tuesday. The 360, the Xbox 360 successor, already in EA's hands, already in their hands. Now, with that being said, it says, one source suggests an E3 reveal is possible, while another finds it unlikely. I'll talk about that in a minute. It says there is nothing. Like I said, I got this on Tuesday, so there's been an update since then. It says EA's Jeff Brown denies reports that it has the successor to the Xbox 360. It says, this story is total fabrication, 100% not true. I'm calling bullshit on it. EA has it. You want to know why? Because this is what developers do now. All right, companies leak slowly but surely their information to developers. Why? They don't wait no more to have full dev kits. We saw what happened with the PS3. We saw that. Developers were like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is different architecture. And the PS3 were getting inferior ports. All right? What Microsoft is doing here is slowly but surely leaking it, so by the time the full product comes out, the finalized product comes out, those companies will be ready to go. That's what it is. So they'll already know the architecture. They already know what to do when the games come out so that you're getting full quality games. This is the evolution of dev kits. This is how it works now. All right, slowly but surely, and like I said, and then afterwards they'll give them, they'll keep feeding them slowly but surely. Now, with that being said, guys, it says that E3 is highly unlikely. I think it's bullshit. It's not going to happen at E3. I don't even expect a prototype model. Maybe they'll flash something up on a screen or something, but don't expect the full functioning model to work. Don't expect it. I'm just letting you guys know that now. So E3, personally, I don't think it's going to show up at E3, but there's gaming journalists that says it will. I don't know. You take it for what it is. Now, with that being said, keep up on the 360 front real quick. All right, what's this? Yeah, EA already has the new hardware. We already know that. Like I said, the E3 thing. Eurogamer claims that it has a source of its own who believes E3 2011, which once again is unlikely. That's another source, all right? All right, let's keep on Microsoft because they've been in a spending mood this week, all right? Microsoft buys Skype for $8.5 billion will support Xbox and Kinect. So you Xbox fans are getting a lot of stuff, all right? Just letting you guys know that now. With this being said, I do not know what's going to happen yet with the PSP because that has Skype. We'll see what happens, all right? Also, like I said, they're on a spending spree, baby. With that being said, Microsoft, Xbox 360, PayPal update is low blow for Sony and PSN crisis. Now, for those who don't know, there's some good news for 360 users. As some news leak, the information has confirmed that Microsoft are once again planning to update the Xbox 360 dashboard later this month, adding new features and functionality. It says, according to the information obtained by Joystick, it says the update will be rolling out starting from May 19th and will continue from May 30th across all regions. All right. Now, with that being said, it says the update seems to be a direct counterattack to recent attacks by hackers on the Sony PlayStation 3. As the report states, the update will bring brand new disc format known as GXD3, which is an anti-piracy measure designed to beef up security on the console. What does that tell you guys? All you guys who were sitting there, oh, this is why you pay for the 360 so you don't have to worry about that. The 360, apparently, as they felt, Microsoft, they felt, hey, we're going to take even a cautious measure because any way you see it, like I told you, nothing is unhackable. No network is unhackable, so they're taking even more measures. So understand that it could have been hacked. This is their way of saying, let's stay ahead of the game because it could have been hacked. Just let you know. With that being said, guys, we want to talk about this PS3 trade-in thing for a minute. Now, look. I've seen a lot of stuff, videos, and people complaining, and I'm telling you now, if you're complaining about the PS3 and you're saying, oh, I'm thinking about trading in, well, then do it already. Stop bitching. Seriously, either do something about it or stop crying. All right? It's that simple. It's that simple. With that being said, all right, a lot of people have traded in their PS3s. Now, here's something I told you before, guys, that GameStop is not trading in PS3s due to the fact that they want to wait for this crisis to blow over. They don't want to be overstocked in them. I understand it. So, but there's other places that are. So, according to GameSwap, it told the site, it says at the end of each month, people come in to sell their consoles. People need money to pay bills. All right, it says that. It says what's different this time around is that they're bringing in PS3s together with all their games, and they don't want money. They want an Xbox 360. In every case, it's been because of Black Ops and or Modern Warfare 2. This goes to show you where your gamers are today. Your so-called hardcore fan base are now just shooters. That's all they are. And because you have a limited single-player, experience, now all you can do is play online. This is why you see so many people complaining about, oh, the PSN is down. Yeah, because all they do is buy multiplayer games. This is what they do. They don't play single-player games. All right? Understand this. And we're going to get on this later. But this goes to show you exactly where the market is going. It goes to show you the bulk of people buying these games or consoles. They're shooter fans. This is why you have so many of them. This is why the market's flooded. All right? Now, with that being said, this is hilarious to me. All right? It says, Capcom bemoans lost PSN revenue. Capcom is crying. They're crying because the PSN is down. It says, and this is from their vice president, as an executive responsible for running a business, the result outage is obviously costing us hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in revenue that we're planned for within our budget. These are funds we rely on to bring new games to market for our fans. Bullshit. First off, let's get something straight here. All right, for those who don't understand, Capcom is lying. All right, and on top of this, I know y'all hear that siren because I'm talking over it. On top of this, Capcom is just complaining because they can't milk their fan base. Let's get something straight, Capcom. We all know about your DRM. All right, seriously, I don't feel bad for you. You have DRM on Final Fight and Bionic Commando Rearm 2, meaning you cannot play those games without being online. Now, with that being said, you know the PSN is down, but for those who know about PSN being down, you understand that you can still get updates for your games, all right? If they put a patch out for your game, you can still get that update. So Capcom, if you wanted to help your fan base out, you could easily do that, but you don't want to. I just updated GT5 and Rock Band 3. I updated a lot of games. Just yesterday, so it was still down, and I still got the update out because you can still do that. Understand this, guys, but Capcom doesn't want to do that. All right. Also, I'm calling bullshit on their whole money woes. All right. I'll tell you that now. Because for those who don't know, Sales Expectations. This is Capcom for Operation Raccoon City, Street Fighter vs. Tekken, and more. All right. It says Capcom expects Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which comes out winter 2011. All right. They expect 2,500,000 units sold. Street Fighter vs. Tekken. It says release date to be announced. It says they expect 2 million units sold. Dragon's Dogma, early 2012 release. They expect 1,500,000 units sold. Dead Rising 2 off the record. This is the autumn release. This is the extra stuff they're adding. They expect 800,000 units sold. So Capcom already knows. They already have the chart. They have the statistics. They know what they want. It's nothing like the 5 million that Devil May Cry said, but seriously, they have enough money. They know what they're doing. All right, so I'm not trying to hear they're hurting all of a sudden. That's bullshit. Now, with that being said, check this out. For those who don't know, Inafune has come out. That's right, Inafune has come out and said he spilled secrets. Capcom rejects Dead Rising and Lost Planet. Yes, they rejected them. Now, with that being said, he went on to say that he had some type of sit-in with a bunch of Japanese students at a firm, and then he said that Capcom has a sequels-only creation rule. That's right. Now listen, it says Capcom's management, concerned with risks, had a rule. This is back in the PS2 era. This is when PS2 era was ending. Okay, it says Capcom's management, concerned with risks, had a rule placed where making anything but sequels was forbidden. All right, it says Inafune told attendees the rule required 70 to 80% sequels, with the remaining 20% being practiced. Being practiced. Any suggestion for a new title will not receive approval, he said. All right. It says, preparing himself for rejection, then Inafune started to develop the Lost Planet and Dead Rising projects. It says, but expectedly, they were denied by management when their prototypes were shown in presentations. So Capcom wanted nothing to do with them at first. All right. It says, but in a move, he says he felt saved the company. It says Inafune decided to ignore the rejection and keep making the two titles anyway. It says Lost Planet exceeded its prototype budget by over 400%. All right, the designer recalled, forcing management to allow its construction to go forward, which is why we got Lost Planet 2. All right, it says Inafune had been prepared to be fired for war crimes if the games had failed, he said, but in the end, both Lost Planet and Dead Rising sold millions worldwide and helped Capcom's earnings and stock rise. Now, with that being said, the future for Inafune. Last month, Inafune announced the formation of two companies, Intercept and Concept. He described Intercept as a game production company and his new challenge for consumer gaming development. So that's where he's going. All right? So now you know what he's doing. With that being said, it goes to show you that Capcom does not care. All they've been doing is milking. They had this plan before the PS3 came out. As soon as the PS2 era ended, they planned this. Understand that. So with that being said, I want to say one thing to Inafune. I understand that you worked on Lost Planet, and you didn't give up, and I appreciate that. But Lost Planet 2 was fucking garbage. It was fucking garbage, all right? If you thought that story was going to fly, you must have been out your fucking mind. I don't understand. You're the overseer of the project. You know what's going on. I'm sorry, Inafune, but as many classics as you've given us, and like I said, I respect the fact that you kept working on stuff, but it was garbage. It was fucking garbage. I'm sorry. It was garbage. Yeah, it may have sold a lot, but it was garbage. With that being said, guys, we got some new stuff to show you right now. Before I even get started on any more news, because that was a lot to take in, I'm sure, we're going to show you gameplay and developer diaries of Shadows of Dam.
Well, the mood is very scary and psychological. Punk, action and thriller.
Yeah, fucking punk style.
Fuck yeah!
The main stage of the game is Hell. The hell depicted in this game is the overall sum of all things evil, dark, and scary in our daily lives. It represents all those things. That's what this game is all about.
It could be over there, or like there. That's where the world of the damned is. Basically, it's a third-person shooting game. It's close to Resident Evil 4, system-wise, but what's unique about this one is the concept of darkness and light in the gameplay.
The main character keeps losing his energy or life in the darkness, and eventually dies. But the enemies become stronger in the darkness, and they become harder to defeat. So Garcia must find what is called a light point and shoot it with a special light shot with a gun and light up the whole area, creating an environment that is advantageous to him. Then he can defeat the enemies.
Are you afraid of that?
Shit, the main character, Garcia Hotspur, is a demon hunter. That's his job. He has a vow for Paula, his girlfriend, tattooed around his neck. Would you do that for your wife?
Me? Not only if she asks me.
Ah, great, great.
Me too.
But I won't do it on my own.
He has a partner by the name of Johnson. He's a skull. It's a little bigger than this, and he can speak.
This is the path to the world of demons.
He can also transform into a gun or a motorcycle at times. He's a strange, unique partner. He's the source of Garcia's strength and power. There are a lot of ways we've incorporated a punk rock edge in this game.
It's not just one thing. There are so many. But the bottom line is that the punk rock theme is everywhere. All the designs are edgy. Even a gun would have a skull on it. It's not something you would see in the real world. The name is Big Boner. I really like the name.
Taste my Big Boner! We didn't plan on it, but it reeks of that on its own. It's in the designs of the enemies. It's all in there. Damned will provide unforgettable experiences to the players, including the experiences in hell and the love story with Paula. It all comes together in such a game where if you don't play it, it's actually a loss. It's so unique.
So boner gun, that's what you want to give me, boner gun. But look, guys, this game, all right, is not no stretch going to be a game of the year, all right? But it will be, I'll tell you this, the most unintentionally funniest game of the year. Now look, it's going to have its horror aspects, its creepiness, it's going to have its cheesiness, it's going to have its funny parts. And you know what? Maybe that's what we need. I'm just saying, maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need to take all those elements and put it together so that we can have a great single-player campaign. Because as far as I'm concerned, as you can see with the network being, this is what happens when the network goes down, people are bitching and moaning about multiplayer because developers have worried so much about multiplayer aspects that they've just neglected single-player. All right? And this is the problem right now we're having. And understand this game, and some gamers are starting to understand this, all right? They're starting to see, hey, you know, I paid full price and I'm getting only half quality product. Yeah, because you're not getting a great single player along with multiplayer. All right, that's pretty much what it is. All right. Now, with that being said, guys, before I even go any further, I'm going to talk about this real quick because before I confirm any more games, all right, this is going to make Sony look pretty bad. Sony helps and encourages developers to install Linux on their phones. Yeah, to install Linux on their phones. Now, let me get this straight, Sony. You want Linux on the phones, on the smartphones, but you don't want it on the PS3. Whatever, guy, whatever. Fuck you. Anyways, let's keep moving. Mortal Kombat is being confirmed. Arcade Collection 2011 in the summer. You will get Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and Ultimate 3. All right. It says that you will pay $9.99 for the PlayStation Network and wherever PC games are sold, and it will cost you 800 Microsoft points for the 360. All right. With that being said, Soul Calibur 5 has been confirmed, as you see in the title. A new Hitman game has been confirmed. Yes. All right. A new Silent Hill game. Like I said, we all knew it was in the work making, but there's now details about it. I have a link in the info bar for you guys. I also, with E3, I have a listing for you guys of what's going to be there so far. All right. And the floor plan for E3. All right. So both things will be the links in the info bar for you guys, for those who expect to be going. All right. Now, with this being said, I want to talk about this real quick. Because, talk about DLC. You guys asked me about LA Noire, if anything's been going on. Yes, the game comes out May 17th. But there's so many pre-order bonuses that it's going to be ridiculous. We're talking case files. Look, let me say this now. I am against pre-order exclusives, all right? Whether it be Best Buy, whatever, it doesn't matter, all right? I'm against it. Because the fact is, as gamers, we're still not getting the full product. All right, now, for those who want to know where to pre-order, every place, UK, Canada, and US, link is in the info bar for you guys. I would love to tell you guys this stuff. Like I said, there's going to be at least 25% of the information I have today. It's going to be cut. It's going to be cut because there's just way too much time. It's the time constraint, so I can't do it. All right. Now, with that being said, I want to get on this real quick. More DLC. DLC is being held for ransom now. Yes, for ransom. Gamers are, for Mortal Kombat, they got the exclusive pre-order DLC, and now they're selling it on eBay for $25. Now, look, I've seen this before, right? I've seen this before when PlayStation Home came out, when Killzone 2 came out. And I know people will say, PlayStation Home, look, all right? They were selling the exclusive Helgest outfit. They were selling it on eBay when it first came out for $75 to $95. That's right. For an outfit, for a fucking outfit for PlayStation Home, and people were buying them. People were buying them. I know. Look, this is not gamer etiquette, guys. This is just not. And you know what else isn't gamer etiquette? This isn't gamer etiquette.
My boyfriend just left to go to the store because he has to get smokes. And he thinks he's going to be raiding all night. But let's see about that. All he does is sit on this stupid computer and play this stupid game. And I'm getting sick of it. Let's see what his reaction is when he gets back.
fucking... What the...
Joey, so when are you gonna stop? When are you gonna stop playing? When are you gonna stop playing? You need to stop playing right now. You need to stop playing. I'm not fucking doing it! Stop playing! You need to stop playing right now.
No, don't play with me. RG, I'm gonna kick your ass.
You need to stop playing World of Warcraft.
Wait for me.
You need to stop playing it. You mean, is that, wait, where's the power button? Is that it right there? Wait, is that
Don't
it?
touch my power.
Wait, where's the power button? Which one is it? Which one is it?
It's the one in your ass. Don't touch my power button.
That one?
Thank you, man.
Calm down, man. It's just a game. Alright, I'll turn it back on for you.
You fucking kill me.
We almost got him, we almost got him. 7 hours, guys, this is all it is. 7 hours. Alright, he's down, Alright, cool. Alright, everyone roll. Oh, sweet, the leather belt dropped. Thank God, I've been waiting for that thing for so long. What the fuck? You stole my fucking leather belt! Fuck! I took 7 hours from that fucking leather belt! Fuck!
Nej, jag tror inte att det är sant!
Va? Det är inget speciellt för att vi av med den. På Linux? Jag tänkte den bort.
Hur fan är satans jävla...
Då ska du inte klaga på de andra. Första.
Ich will Abonnitate mit Spielen! Los! Starte das verdammte Spiel! Starte das Spiel, du Hurensohn! Ich will spielen!
Okay, my mom just canceled my brother's World of Warcraft account, and he is freaking out. What? Oh my god.
Get down, you little mama, the fool of the sense of like emoji. 二人で一緒にね、もう win the win. あなただけ見つめて、私だけ見つめて、明日を誓う。ぎゅっと眺め燃える恋の心、激しく舞い散る勇気に包まれて、永遠に愛してる、今日より愛してる、ずっと。
If there was ever a time where I was ashamed or embarrassed to be a gamer, it's right now. And I'm looking at you. That's right, you. And I'm not talking about the people who agree with me or anything. I'm talking about you. The fucking idiots who act that way. The fucking idiots who sit here and bitch and moan, oh, my console's better than your console. My network's better. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong? That's not what gamers are about. That's not what gaming is about. Alright? We're gonna take this old school for a minute. Alright? We're gonna take it old school. Because remember, back in the arcade. That's right, we're going back. Alright? Remember, you saw a game you wanted to play, but there was a line for it. It's probably about 10 to 20 guys already in line for it, right? Alright, so what did you do? You took your quarter and you put it up on the machine, right? You put your quarter up on the machine, and that was to say, hey, I'm next. Or, you know, you saw the other quarter, so you know how long you had to wait. You headed to the back of the line, and you sat there, and you either talked with other gamers, you sat there, mind your business, listen to headphones or something, and then you wait your turn. When it was your turn, you got a crack at it, you played. If you won, you stayed on. If you lost, you get off the machine. Now, mind you, if you want to play again, you have to put your quarter up real quick so you can go to the back of the line again. Why? It's called patience. Patience. These days, all I see is gamers complaining about installs, loading times, what was it? Online matchmaking, grouping. You have to be kidding me. Where's the etiquette going? Where has it gone? I mean, seriously, so some guy stole your fucking loot, so you're gonna throw a fucking machine somewhere? Are you serious? One guy's sticking something up his ass. The other guy broke down broke down and looked like he wanted to cry because the guy hit the power button. You have to be kidding me, man. This is not what gaming is about. I don't, and like I said, you fucking assholes. Like I said, anybody can sit at home on their couch and play some fucking video games and talk shit. But this is what happens when you eliminate the social aspect of the game. Alright? Or any gaming. Alright? Now, with that being said, a lot of you guys last week said, or even 2 weeks ago, I said, they're just games, you shouldn't take them too seriously. And you guys are saying, well, some of those reports, they could be lying or whatever. And, alright, fine. Well, here's a report that I have for you that is confirmed. It's from a forum. And the title is, "My friend is thinking about killing himself because there's no PSN." Yeah, let's get in this real quick. And this is confirmed. It says, "Well, he's not really a friend, but more of an acquaintance/neighbor on my street. But I still know him somewhat." It says, "Anyway, he apparently left a rambling note in his room, which his mother subsequently found." It says about how he can't take the pain and suffering, and things to that effect. He apparently has some kind of mental disability and has problems separating reality from fantasy. It says, i.e. his games. It says, "I didn't even know he was mentally handicapped until this morning." Okay, alright, whatever. Maybe the guy takes something he doesn't know. Whatever. It says, "His only real socialization has been through the PSN and those he plays with online." Alright? It says, "He hasn't been seen since last night, and the neighborhood has been frantically searching for him ever since his mom found the note this morning." It says, "I think there's a sadder reality to gaming in general. It really is an addiction for more than we know, a self-destructive one." It says, "I've seen idiotic complaining on this board of people selling their consoles for a 360 because they can't wait. But damn, this takes the cake. I don't know how to feel about this, honestly." See? This is what happens when you eliminate the social part of gaming. This is exactly what happens. And like I said, I understand some of you guys, you live in bad areas, or you live in, places of lands unknowns with fruits unknown and shit and carrying on. But understand, there is a way to go out. All right? Some of you guys say, well, I don't have a way of getting to my friends, but you go to school every day and you see your friends. Like, there has to be a way. You have to own a car. You have to be able to ask somebody. You have to own a bike or something. I'm not trying to hear any more excuses. All right? You play the hand that you're dealt. It's that simple. With your poker face if you have to. Seriously, this is... stop. Really. And this is going to get worse before it gets better. We need to take it back. These companies, you have to understand that these companies, they only make the products. They do not... They don't influence how gaming goes unless you let them influence it. All right? They only sell unless we buy it. And I'm not trying to hear any more excuses about how you can't, the temptation, you can't resist the temptation or the urge. Stop, guys. Stop. Seriously. I'm not trying to hear it anymore. It's time that we stand together. If you don't want to stand together, there's the fucking door. This is not what gaming is about. And because these guys are so-called gamers, they're not even fucking gamers as far as I'm concerned. They're just fucking losers. All right? Anyone acting like there's a fucking loser. All right? But they make us look bad. That's what it comes down to. And it's all the media sees. That's all people see. Remember when it was, you didn't have a problem going out and playing games, you weren't judged? Now, if you go into a store, people look at you weird. All right? If you go and try to buy a game. Or like one guy said to me in his comments, they found out that he was a gamer at work and they treated him horribly because they found out he was a gamer. Like, this is not what it's come down to. All right? Like I said, it will get worse, but it is going to get better eventually because all you developers, I swear to God, all you developers who said that video games are art, yeah, my cock, you can chug on it now because, as it says here, U.S. opens art funding for video games. National Endowment for the Arts now accepting game proposals. They will apply a grant up to $200,000 for people or students on the rise or whatever who want to make games. Yeah, so all you guys complaining about video games being art and saying they're not art and they're just product, yeah, I want you to go to your art department and I want you to tell those guys who make character designs that what they're drawing is an art. All right, I want you to go tell your background guys, your layouts and carry on, that's not art. See, it's not just product. Art can be sold as product. We've seen it time and time again. I'm not trying to hear it, but it's finally time that video games are getting the respect they deserve. You have to understand it. All right? Now, with that being said, guys, I don't need this. I don't need this for the rest of the day. Look, guys, before I end the show, some people have been asking me about a couple things, and I was going to talk about Brink today, but I'm not going to. We'll have to wait for that till next week, because a lot of you guys have been asking me for quite a couple weeks now about this game. Yeah. Saints Row the Third. That's right. That's what you've been asking. Now, look, guys, I'm going to show you just the screenshots. I'm not going to tell you what's going on in the story because it gives a lot of information about the story. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, with that being said, look at this. Look at this. This is great. Look, what are you? You know how you can create your own character. Street fights. Look at this. Look, I'm going to flip this real quick so you can see this a little bit closer. Where's it at? Here it is. Look at this. The guy is parachuting into a gunfight. Parachuting into a gunfight. This is going to be amazing, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. All right. Saints Row the Third. I played the other two Saints Rows, but I haven't actually owned one yet. This may be my first one I own, to be quite honest. This looks great. I'm just saying, it looks great. With that being said, I have a little bit more news for you guys before I go. For those who don't know, E3, there is a rumor that Ninja Theory, that's right, Ninja Theory will debut Heavenly Sword 2. That's right. Now, look, we've been asking for Heavenly Sword 2, but what Ninja Theory has done as of late, all right, I can't even think about Heavenly Sword 2 at this point. And for those who don't know, Ninja Theory will, like I said, they will debut Devil May Cry there. Devil May Cry, let me tell you something. Ninja Theory has said, I'll tell you this now, all right, they have said that they will win Best in Show. Yeah, they will win Best in Show. That's what they said. They said, and if they don't win Best in Show, then they will win Best Hack and Slash in Show. It's not going to happen either way. First off, you're not winning Best in Show. Second off, if Anarchy Reigns is there, or Bayonetta 2, you're automatically going to lose to those two Ninja Theory. Stop with the bullshit, all right? But I do love your enthusiasm. I really do. It's funny. It's more comical than, than anything. But seriously, you're not winning anything at E3. Sorry to tell you that. Sorry to break the news. I will be looking forward to that trailer, though. So with that being said, guys, we got a new trailer now. It's an update for what we've talked about before. Y'all see it later. I will talk to y'all then. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm out.